vote the fire.
Hi guys, welcome to Footy First HD. Today I thought I'd do a little video about loyalty in football. Since the transfer window has opened, several players have made us fans question whether there is loyalty in football anymore, such as Fabian Delph, Raheem Sterling, and there's one more which I'll mention a little later. So to begin with, Fabian Delph. He was at a club which wasn't in the Champions League, wasn't really doing as good as he wanted, so he was in contract talks with Manchester City, and the move looked to be on. Everyone was convinced that he was going to move, and suddenly Sky Sports said that he has snubbed Manchester City and said he's staying at Aston Villa because he wants to stay loyal to them. And about 7 days later, he completed a move to Manchester City. It angered a lot of Villa fans, and it really made me question loyalty in football. Like, it made it worse because he said, "I'm not going to Manchester City. I want to stay loyal to Aston Villa." So, yeah. What is loyalty in football? If you're not getting what you want at a certain club, is it right to move on to try and get better things? For example, Luis Suarez, he was at Liverpool, he couldn't get Champions League, and he was in the top 3 strikers in the world. So was it right of him to move to Barcelona to try and get Champions League and play at the highest level? Every time he played for Liverpool, he gave it his all. You know, he loves the club. So I think it was alright for him to move, as he gave his all the time. He tried very hard. He kept his patience with Liverpool and the players surrounding him. Once he did get him Champions League, he left. So I think it was alright in his case. But you know, with the Fabian Delph situation, it just made it worse because of what he said. But we know how Man City treat players. I've got a feeling he's ruined his career now. So yeah, I think it was the wrong move for Fabian Delph, but it just shows you that there is no loyalty in football anymore. Raheem Sterling was at Queen's Park Rangers, I believe, and Liverpool signed him from there and made him what he is now. He was in the first team, got plenty of first team opportunities at a very young age, and he was surrounded by decent players. Had a great captain in Steven Gerrard. He was on a decent amount of money for his age for a footballer, and he wanted to move on to bigger and better things at such a young age. I understand no Champions League at Liverpool, I understand not great quality players around him, but the way he treated Liverpool when he wanted to move to City was very wrong. There's no question about it. Refused to go on tour, refused to go to training. His agent got involved and said some quite bad things, saying even if Liverpool offered him 900,000 a week, I think he said that, he would still not agree. So it was dealt with very wrongly, but once he did finally completely move to Manchester City, Brendan Rodgers and him did say our relationship is alright. So yeah, I think that was dealt with in the wrong way. And now, moving on to what has upset me quite a bit and other Manchester United fans in recent weeks, is this guy. He is now completing his medical to Paris Saint-Germain, and after signing him for 59 million, he had a great start to the Premier League, scored 3 goals in 4 games, played very good, got quite a few assists in the first few games, and then it started to go downhill. I think in January his house got robbed, his house got burgled, and his wife and his child were at home. So moving to a new country and that happening so soon, it is understandable, that's very bad. But the thing is, he came to our club, we gave him the number 7 shirt, the fans stood by him, the manager stood by him, yes, he was on the bench, he was behind Ashley Young, but if he's not playing well, we can't just keep on putting him on the pitch. You know, we had to get Champions League. If we didn't, it wouldn't be a good thing to have. It wouldn't be good. So we had to play Ashley Young. So he was on the bench, but you look at Ander Herrera, he got moved onto the bench. He was consistently on the bench on every fan cam after a United game. All the fans were saying, including myself, start Ander Herrera. He wasn't starting, but he stayed. He fought for his place, and then he played a vital part in us getting Champions League football. So Di Maria should learn something from him. He was on high wages. You know, it was no question about it. We are a big club, so he should have just stayed and fought for his place. And just before the Copa America began, he did say to Sky Sports that I don't want to be seen as a flop in England, and I will stay another season and prove myself. Then he went to the Copa America, got to the final, lost, and suddenly he got a few more weeks off for a holiday, and he just didn't make his way to the USA. Missed the flight like he was going on holiday or something because Marcos Rojo's passport, he had passport problems, and yeah, but we found him now. He's in Doha completing his medical to Paris Saint-Germain. I've seen pictures of him. He's got a big smile on his face. So many fans got his name at the back of their shirts, including myself. And yeah, he's let us down. You know, he couldn't handle it on the big stage. I know he played at Real Madrid, but it's a much easier league. And now he's going to Paris Saint-Germain, which is a much easier league. He just couldn't handle it in the Premier League, and he's not a fighter, is he? He doesn't want to be at Manchester United. We don't want him at Manchester United. But if he just wanted to give it his all and try his best, I'd love to have him at the club. I'd love to have him at the club. No doubt about it. He's a quality player. Yeah, just didn't end great, did it? So leave your comments below. Tell me, do you think there's loyalty in football? Steven Gerrard, perfect example of loyalty. At a not so good club, and he stayed and he stayed. He got offers from Chelsea, he got offers from Real Madrid, he got offers from so many clubs. He stayed. He wanted to stay in his hometown and play for the club he loves. I know he's gone to LA Galaxy now, but he was not offered a new contract. Nothing he can do about that. And Francesco Totti, just players like that, they do show loyalty. And Ryan Giggs himself. So leave a comment below. Tell me, do you think there's loyalty in football? I don't think there is anymore. I made a big mistake in getting Angel Di Maria's name at the back of my precious shirt. I don't know what to do with this now. Like this video. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, and I will be producing more content. And also, sadly, I will not be in the country for the Tottenham Hotspur game, so I will be posting my preview on Wednesday. So keep an eye out for that. But obviously I will be watching the game. I can't miss the United game. So usually my previews will be 1 or 2 days before the game, but this one will be 3 days before the game. So make sure to check it out and make sure to subscribe. Take care guys, thanks for watching.